Hello everyone, Chris here from All Things Air Rifles and Pistols UK. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube and now Instagram as well. So many of you will know that recently I acquired a Kral Puncher Breaker Mark II. It's sat on the wall behind me, unfortunately with no glass. I got it for a review from Mike Sabs of Sports Guns, and I loved the rifle so much I ended up doing a deal with him and bought it off him and kept it, added it to the collection. I used a Nico Sterling Mountmaster 3-9x50 AO for the review, and although it's a great scope and it's done me great doing the review, it's not perfect for me and my type of shooting. I need something side focused, so I set about finding myself a new scope, and I come across an MTC Mamba Light 4-16x44, been recommended to me by a few friends to pick one up. So when I found one, snapped it up. Didn't find this problem when I was doing the review. Someone else mentioned it to me, but I didn't actually find it. The longer I shot with the rifle though, the more I found that the mounts I was using weren't perfect and the scope was just slightly too low. I used Weaver high mounts, just normal mounts. So I set myself about finding the right size mounts. I tried using these riser blocks, and it just made it look a bit strange. So I carried on looking, and really I haven't got that much money. I can't afford to be spending 50, 60, 70 pounds on a rail or mounts or anything like that. So I was searching through, obviously I was looking at like Wish and eBay and stuff like that, and you know, anything that was half decent value was in China and was going to take something like 4 to 6 weeks to come. So I'm really impatient and I can't wait that long for anything. So I carried on looking, and I went on to In Your Sights and found the rail, which is in the corner at the minute. It was £18 plus postage, and I thought it looks great, so, and it looks really cheap, so I bought it, and I thought there must be something up with it. I'm really hoping that it does the job though. I ordered it on a Friday and I was really hoping for it to come on the Monday. That's just because I'm really impatient though, but it was due by the Wednesday. I mentioned to Daniel on the Tuesday. Daniel's the sales and marketing manager for In Your Sights, really good guy. I mentioned to him that they hadn't come on the Tuesday, and he said if they don't come on Wednesday, pop him a message straight away. And unfortunately they didn't come on the Wednesday, so I popped him a message, and he replaced the order straight away and assured me they'd be out to me between 1 and 2 working days. On my way back from the shop the next day on the Friday, I noticed the postman, and I said to him, "Hi Mr. Postman, have you got any parcels for me at my house in number XXX?" And he said, "Oh, I don't think I've got anything in the van for you today." So I was a bit gutted. I was like, "Oh well, hopefully they'll come tomorrow." And then 5 minutes later, after I got in, a knock at the door, and he said, "Oh, I didn't realise it was this. It was I had it in my bag. You could have pinched it off me down the road when you see me." So ripped the package open, made it up, looked at it, straight on to Daniel. "Thanks a lot. It's arrived." And one thing for me, that with any company, customer service is paramount. You know, you can have the cheapest products in the world, but unless you've got good customer service, you'll never succeed. And In Your Sights this week proved to have brilliant customer service for me. So I'll switch it over and show you the mount that I purchased. So here it is. Just give you a quick overview. First impressions out the packaging is brilliant. 10 out of 10, really impressed. The material used seems to be really strong and long lasting. Obviously you can see you've got, on each mount you've got 6 bolts, 3 either side. Little Allen keys, you do get an Allen key supplied. Goes onto the rifle, you've got nuts there to secure it onto your Weaver rail on your rifle, or, I don't know if you can see, you've got little holes in the nuts that you can put your Allen key in and turn it to tighten it on. Save using a spanner, or if you haven't got a spanner with you. I don't know whether that small things amuse small minds, but I was well impressed with that. Back to the top, you've got 2 slot Weaver rails on top of the mounts. which is the main reason why I bought this. Most of my shooting's done in the night time. I use a NA Vision DVR kit and Excalibur laser IR to do pest control on my permissions. I also bought from In Your Sight a 25mm Weaver mount, just a couple of cheap mounts, and I actually bought them to use on my torches instead of the figure of 8s. As you can see, the Weaver rail there, and that just slots on. There you go. Start doing that backwards and upside down. There you go, easy as that. Torch and DVR mounted onto the scope without the need of extra mounts, which you'd usually put here and here with a little rail on top, messing about. So overall, I'm well impressed with these products from In Your Sight, and I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I'd give the company a 10 out of 10 all round, both for customer service, products, and the build quality of the products. So thanks a lot, In Your Sight. I'll definitely be ordering any more bits that I need from yous.